Hey guys, I'm Maddie Garrick and I play for Australia in the 3x3. I think now, obviously when I was younger, 15, I obviously struggled with an eating disorder. And then at that time, it's obviously not something I could talk about too much, but now it doesn't have any influence on my life. It's just more, I've been there, it doesn't have that influence. I've been there, I've learned things about it, and it's just so important. Like mental health is just so important. So for me, I like to speak about it because I know there's so many people out there that are struggling with a mental health problem that they don't want to speak about. And so if I can tell my story and help one person, that's what I want to be able to do. It was pretty bad. I mean, I was pretty much the same height as I am now, about like 67, 68 kilos. Even though I was maybe a little bit shorter, I was 51.5 kilos at my worst. But I think the worst part about it was not so much the physical side as everything that was going on mentally, and the way that I was viewing the world, the lens that I saw the world through, and I saw myself through, was completely distorted, and that's what it's about. Like, a lot of people think that people have eating disorders, it's all physical, like they're just not eating, but it's, the hardest part and the biggest changes are the stuff that happen in your mind. And I'm lucky, obviously, that I have very supportive parents, and they both work in the medical world. My dad's a paediatrician, so even though it's hard for them and it was hard for me, and the way that I was seeing things, if I didn't have them and that support and support from friends, but particularly my parents putting me on the right path, then it could have gone the other way, I do a lot of talking at events, or a guest speaker. A lot of people had seen that the Player's Voice article that I did. I did a little video for Fox Sports 2 years ago. I had one young athlete contact me and was telling me about what happened, and that they were nervous to go back to sport, even though they were fine because they didn't want to go back to old habits. And then, I just kind of spoke about my experience, and then, a few days later, their mum contacted me on social media saying, "Thank you, you've helped our family so much." And that's why I talk about it, because there are so many people that are going through something like that. Even though I'm an elite athlete and I'm playing for Australia and hopefully go to the Olympics and stuff like that, I'm still just a regular person. And my journey's been the same for some people who might not be involved in sport. I've said it a lot, and when I speak to groups and people, the biggest thing that I say is that you're not weak if you ask for help. You're actually one of the strongest. Like, it's actually so strong. It shows so much strength to reach out and ask for help. And talk about it, because it's so hard. And it takes a lot of courage. It takes time for that, and usually you have to be able to accept it yourself before you can do that. You can have people say, you need to do this, this and this, but until you're ready to accept it yourself and be open to that, that's strength. So definitely, asking for help is absolutely a strength and not a weakness.